Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Lloyd speaking. Okay. All sounds everything okay to me. So today I actually won't be sharing any indicators, so might don't have to worry. I'm not sending anything else. But instead, once in a blue moon, very blue moon, I do share what I think that potential reversals in the market that's upcoming, or maybe happening at the moment as I'm speaking. And it just so happened that this week there's actually quite a number of reversals that may be playing out. Yeah, some of them is already happening halfway through. Some of them may be just started. Yeah, so that will be interesting if we can manage to catch at least a couple of them. Okay, so without further ado, let me just jump the charts. So you can see I've actually highlighted quite a fair bit. Yeah, so in fact, most of this actually does share some relevance to the indices, currency indices analysis, which I shared over the weekends. Yeah, so without further ado, let's go for Aussie CAT. So you can see that Aussie CAT, interestingly, price to me to trade reversal is actually a pretty much simple thing. You can either previously use RSI, which may or may not suit to the palate of some of you. Otherwise, you can just simply, one of the easiest method I found is actually just simply look at the weekly chart. Yeah. So you can see that previously the Australian Aussie CAT, yeah, it has touched a very nice whole number, which is 0.99 level. Yeah, and then we can see a miniature. This is not exactly one of my favorite way of trading high test bar. Yeah, but I can't ignore that. Look, whole number 1 is here, and then followed by 0.99. Yeah, price just barely touch it on the weekly chart. And you can see that it does, for this particular level, it does bear some relevance from past, which is a good thing. Yeah. So one of the method which I trade reversals is that, look, if you imprint some sort of rejection bar on the weekly chart, then it makes sense to actually go down all the way to the daily or even 4 hours to see if you have simply a higher, a lower high trend continuation move. Yeah, basically I'm still looking for cyclicity. It can be in the daily chart, but more often than not, I would prefer to go on to the 4-hour charts. Yeah, so you can see over here, on the 4-hour chart, we already have lower high already. It's just that price seems to be having difficulty in breaking this horizontal level. Yeah. So essentially what I'm waiting for is a very classic move. You can see that price goes down, bounce up. I'm just waiting for a price to actually break the horizontal level, a retest, and then this is exactly where I'll be trading it for price to go for shots. Simple as that. Yeah. So Aussie CAT, this is worth keeping a lookout for. Okay. Yeah. So on the weekly chart, incidentally on the weekly chart, we also have a divergence. So it should be something somewhere around here. My drawing is a bit poor. Yeah, so we have a weekly divergence. On the 4-hour chart, we have 2 lower highs already, just pending for price to break a horizontal level, and then we are good to go. Yeah. And as I'm speaking, price is already at a horizontal level. So really keep a lookout for Aussie CAT. Who knows what will happen? Obviously, I'm hoping that price will actually go or be in for a good move for price to actually travel all the way down. Yeah. Usually for reversals, you can, if you are really trading reversals, you can be a bit more, I would say, liberal. Yeah, don't just aim for 2:1, 3:1 kind of move. Go for 5:1, or even up to 10:1 if you want it. Yeah, it's possible to actually get this, especially if you're trading reversals. That's about it. Now, Aussie Swiss, on the weekly chart, you can see also very nice test bar. Very nice level of 0.69 against the number 9 comes up against. Yeah. Back to the past, is there relevance? Yes. Just look at my crosshair, right? Price actually bounced, rejections, bounced. Yeah. So this is a very good horizontal level. Yeah. Essentially, when I trade reversals on a weekly chart, a horizontal level is a confluence to me. Yeah, I'm not looking for horizontal in the very first place. In the very first place, the one thing that I actually keep looking out for is reversal price action. Then when that is present, then I look for confluence. Yeah. So it's a bit different from how I actually trade. Usually relies on indicator. Yeah. So this is one of the way whereby I trade purely based on price action on the weekly chart. So against just blow it up, horizontal level markets. Yeah. 4 hour, just see what happens. Right. This is one of the time where my trading view is just gonna load slowly. Oh gosh, please don't do this to me now. It is just not loading. Never mind, I'll just go to my MT4. Just need to switch screens. Yep. So same thing, horizontal level, and then go to H4. There you can see price. They actually give us a lower high. Yeah, consolidation breakdown. But what we do have here, the H4 is horizontal level from the past. Right, it's just actually last week. So as I'm speaking, actually this particular price action, which is also a reversal price action at the horizontal level. So this is something that actually I myself would trade when this bar ends. Yeah. To me, this is I do trade this kind of price actions. You can see that very strong move followed by a test bar that is very well within the previous power bar. Yeah. So I do trade this kind of movement. To me, it's kind of like a mini flag. So Aussie Swiss, Aussie Cat, keep lookout for either of that. Aussie Swiss impact setting up now. Yeah, hopefully that price will actually close below this horizontal level when the bar closes. Next is Aussie dollar. Okay, let's go back. Wait a minute. Let me double check on my. All right, guys, sorry, give me a minute. My trading view is actually not loading. Okay, fine. Let's resume back. That Aussie dollar, again, we have a very, very strong sellers bar after continuous buying pressure from the past several weeks. Yeah. Again, park a horizontal level across. Go to the 4-hour chart. This is what we see. You can see that price is actually consolidated from the middle of last week till now. Let me adjust the horizontal level a bit. So this is what is happening. Now, still again, as per my usual style of trading, what I'm actually waiting for is just price to break the horizontal level, retest, and I'm happy to actually trade short. Okay. Now, what's the confluence this time around that I have against divergence on the H4 chart? Yeah. We're trading reversal and you have a divergence. This is always a great confluence to have. Usually for one of the usual method of trading is that when you detect a divergence and you can see the prior horizontal level, people actually try to trade this. Now, the issue that I have with this personal is that I don't have a good break and retest. I can't trade that. Then I have to look for the next major horizontal level. That's about it. Yeah. So this level that I have on my chart, you can see that essentially it's been tested twice in the past. I'm happy to trade this level. On the weekly chart, what we have over here. See, it's a very much recurring theme. All right. Again, I have a divergence on a weekly chart. I have a divergence on the 4-hour chart. Look for price to break certain horizontal levels. Look for cyclicity. We are good to go. All right. Cat Swiss. You see that we have very nice horizontal level. That's at 0.7. And then I have sort of a rejection bar from last week. Yeah, so from that, let's look at what is happening this week on the H4. There. Just adjust the horizontal level a bit. Yeah. So essentially, again, price picks up, peak over here. And then I'm waiting for price to actually break, retest from bottom, and then I'm ready to go short. Now this time round, I'm withdrawing. My bad. Right. I have a divergence on a H4 chart. Right. So I'm just again repeating the process, looking for weekly reversal price action, going to H4, finding confluence. Yeah. If you have a divergence on the weekly chart, all the best, all the better. Yeah. So the signal will be actually stronger. CAD yen, what we have over here, weekly chart. Very nice horizontal level. You can see that price actually rejects here several times in the past. Right. I need to adjust so you can see that this is basically this level 82. Very nice whole number. Then we need to go all the way down to H4 and see what's happening. There we have it. All right, so this is actually the first horizontal level that I would love to trade when price break it. Unfortunately, I didn't have a classic break and retest. I need to adjust it. There. This may be the retest bar that I'm waiting. Hopefully it turns out to be a high test bar, and then I'll be happy to trade a short. Right. So let me see if I have any questions up to this stage. Don't want to actually keep going on and going on. I will share all the necessary charts that I'm actually looking for this week. Just gonna pause in the bit. Right. I thought it's a rather easy way. I hope you all do get it. Okay, no questions. Cool. I'll just continue on. Swiss yen. Trading view is playing me again. Let me see if I can manage to refresh. Move it. It's not responding at the moment. Let me switch to MP4 to see if I have better luck. Okay. Swiss yen on the weekly chart. There's another name for this kind, such price action. I forgot the actual name for it. But again, because this happens at a horizontal level. Oops. Yeah. So, and I do have a pretty bearish bar from the past last week. After that, mark out somewhere around here, H4. Right. So you can see that for this particular level, price broke. Now this is not exactly the kind of retest bar that I'm looking at. It looks more like a indecisive bar to me at the moment. Yeah, but in about hours time, that means at the bar's closing, if it turns out to be a nice high test bar, that means I really require price to actually close right below. Then I'll be happy to trade this for a short position. Yep. Euro Swiss 1 week weekly bar. So Euro Swiss, this reversal has been on the play for the past 2 weeks. And in fact, we are a bit, or rather, I am a bit late already. So you can see what happened. We got a bearish bar, but this to me is not a very, very nice looking high test bar. So I actually at then even at then I wasn't trading much. Yeah, but I have to be fair to myself, is that even if I see it, I won't be trading it. Subsequently, this bearish bar, we see a high test bar continuation, and we do have a horizontal level at play, which is nice. Only last week we see a engulfing bar. This is exactly what I hope to see. All the way go to H4. Look to trade off a horizontal level, right? So initially, this would be a good level to trade off. You see that price hesitate, bearish bar break. Very, very nice bearish engulfing bar to trade. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. So now, basically what I'm waiting for is for price. Yeah, that's why I say I'm a bit late to this already. Waiting for price to break, retest, and then I'll be happy to go in. Even my MACD, you can see that it's pretty much bearish signal all the way. Yeah, the earlier divergence signal, I really missed that out. So be it. Yeah, who knows how low Euro Swiss will go? As long as I do have a signal to trade, I'll actually go in. As long as I've done my due diligence, go in. Yeah. So this is, at this stage, I wouldn't say Euro Swiss is a reversal move. It's more like a trend trading move already. Yeah, we have already since price already pick up over here, broke, and then we pick up over here. Yeah. So I'm kind of late to this, but then just treat this as a trend trading opportunity. Simple as that. Now euro yen. Yeah, this one is, we may be early. Yeah, we may be just trading right at the move. Yeah. In fact, for as far as divergence goes, we have a double divergence. Yeah, the double divergence is a way stronger signal to me compared to just a normal regular divergence. Then you go to the 4-hour chart. This would be a nice horizontal level trade. Unfortunately, I don't have a classic break and retest. Then I have to look for another level to trade from, which would be here. You can see the two spikes from the past. Even if I drag all the way, we do have relevance from the past. So I'm just waiting for price to perform a classic break retest, and I'll be happy to go short. Yeah. So I don't think this will actually set up tonight. Price at the horizontal level, so tomorrow morning is worth a look, or even in the afternoon or evening. Yeah. We do need a proper break and retest, or at least I myself do need it before I can actually jump in. Euro dollar, very nice high test bar at 1.23 level on a weekly chart. And even at that, you can see that this is where price from the past consolidated. So we can actually easily draw a box at the consolidation level, and price broke. So I'm a bit late to this move already. So on the H4 chart, let's look at what we have. So this is also another divergence on the weekly chart. Yeah, so this is something whereby I actually highlighted in the Telegram site. So price, basically, you can see that we have already lower high, second lower high. Yeah. So just looking for relevance to trade this. So this should be the horizontal level that I'll be happily trading from. Again, waiting for price to break, retest, and then I'll be happy to go short. As for euro dollar, previously, through my analysis, I actually think that this might still be an uptrend. Yeah, but the moment there's a reversal price action on the weekly chart, then my opinion will change. I think we have 4 more charts to go. So I won't be going through the process again. I won't be going through the process over again and again. I guess you'll more or less get the idea already. So on pound Kiwi, so previously I think all is on shorting. The pound Kiwi will be the first one that we have possibly a long position to go. On a weekly chart, bullish engulfing bar, very nice. On the 4-hour, price decides to jam again. Oh my god. Loading. There. So pound Kiwi just now we said I did mention that I would go long. So what we have over here, you can see that price basically reverse over here. Go up, go back, up. So what's exactly where to trade from? This would be nice, but I would want to be a bit more cautious of it. Yeah, so my horizontal level I prefer from the past. This has more relevance to me. Yeah, so basically I'm just waiting for price to actually break through this 2-level retest so that it's actually clear. We have clarity, and then I'll trade for break and retest. Yeah, most of the time I'll prefer to trade in areas whereby price did not visit in the past. Yeah, probably I'll be delving more on this concept later on. But in any case, just keep lookout for pound Kiwi. Any opportunity to go long, should take advantage of that. Then naturally, Kiwi Cat on the weekly chart. Still a bit late. We have a very nice test bar 2 weeks back, last week, engulfing bar. On the 4-hour, you can see that cyclicity has already happened. Yeah, it's not that we are actually too late. It's just that we are not in the earliest part of the move. That's about it. Yeah. So from here, be it some of you who like to trade trend lines, personally I prefer horizontal levels. Oops. There's an ugly level which I've drawn. You can see the price essentially bounced off here in the past. Again, waiting for price to break, retest. I'll be happy to go short. Kiwi dollar on the weekly chart, pretty similar to Kiwi Cat. You can see on the weekly chart already has a test bar and an engulfing bar. So on the 4-hour, I'm just looking for reasons to go short. Right? This should be a good level to go short. But unfortunately, I don't have a retest at 10, so I just need to look for another horizontal level which has relevance for me to go short. Sorry. Right, so this is where price bounced off in the past. Again, waiting for price to break, retest, and then I'll go short. I'm not sure if there's any Kiwi or any news in the upcoming week. Usually, I don't really care much about news. But if you do, then keep a lookout for it. Don't trade straight into red news. Personally, I don't. Just saying it. Now, dollar Swiss, I think a lot of people is looking at dollar strength for in the upcoming week or even the next couple of weeks. Yeah, average in essentially dollar is now actually you can see that is strengthening quite a fair bit already, and it has arrived on a very nice horizontal level. Yeah. So the moment price actually breaks this level, retest, I'll be happy to go long. Right. So with that, I have quite a fair bit to look out for in this upcoming week in terms of reversal trading. Some of that is actually happening already. Yeah. So keep a lookout for all of this. And like I mentioned, if you're going to trade reversals, be a bit liberal with your take profits. Yeah, you can actually set TP or just take partial profits, but let it really run. Yeah, don't be too anxious to actually kill your profits. Yeah, because if we are in the actual true reversals, then price can actually run pretty far. Yeah, you just need to have the patience to wait it out and don't be too itchy finger. That's about it. All right, so let me see if I have any questions on the chat. Oh, this is very nice. So if I don't see an exact break and retest, Now, break and retest, horizontal level bounce, trend line bounce, break and retest, which is still a horizontal level bounce. These are concepts. These are not trading strategies, at least to me. All right. Break and retest is not a trading strategy to me. Yeah. So if I don't see a break and retest, and I see maybe it will be better represented if I can find something. Just give me a minute. Essentially, my point is that if you don't see a break and retest, but you see a higher low or lower high, go ahead and trade it. Yeah. If you feel uncomfortable doing it, then probably just reduce your risk. Instead of trading at full 1%, you can go at 0.75%, you can go at 0.5%. Yeah. So break and retest is not an exact strategy. It's a concept to guide me. What do I mean by that? Probably this might. Okay. So you can see that this is where price previously bounced. All right. So really, when I say break and retest, this is really what I want to see. For price to break, oh my God. Yeah, for price to break, retest, and go up. Yeah. So essentially, this is the retest already. Yeah, but it actually dipped below the horizontal level. And this is actually what we call a trade reversal. Now, if you're uncomfortable trading this because simply most of the price happened below the horizontal level, but this is essentially a higher high, reduce your risk. Yeah, that's about it. So it can be that this is, let's say I shift my horizontal level up here, and then price does this, break, come here, and go up. I will still trade this. I will still trade it as long as there's a reversal price action that happens over there. It can be a bullish engulfing buy, it can be a low test bar. I will still trade it. But like I mentioned, I might not be trading it at full percent. I will reduce my risk. That's one way I'll be doing it. Or a second way that you might want to consider doing it is that you can put a pending order or market order, I don't know whatever kind of order that you use, but stop loss, put it below the horizontal level at the same time. Yeah. Because since it's a concept that I'm trading, I fully believe that at some point of time, price will actually come back and retest this level. Then it doesn't make sense for me to put my stop loss at the level. I must put it below the level. Yeah. So that when the retest is done, hopefully it doesn't trigger the stop loss that I have below, that you actually bounce off again. I hope that clarifies. This is a good question. I think this is one of the things where sometimes I get frustrated. Not frustrated, but I get amused that when you see a clear cut, if you're going to trade long and you see a clear cut higher high, you can still go in. Yeah, but if all the factors does not align, then I would say the best thing to do is just reduce your risk. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. The reversal way that I approach the market is more towards a discretionary trading method. Yeah, it is vastly different from the way that I use indicators. Indicators is really a systematic entry. If I got 4 factors, all 4 factors must align and I'm going. Yeah. Unfortunately for reversal, I have not found a truly mechanical method that use purely strategy for me to trade it. Yeah. For trend trading, I have it. For breakout, I have it. For reversals, I don't have it. Yeah, that's why up to today, I'm still testing indicators until I get all 3 ways of trading: breakouts, reversals, and trend trading. All 3 ways I managed to get a mechanical way of doing it. Then I'll probably say that's the end of my show. Because I got it. Yeah. So I hope this really benefits you. Keep a lookout in the upcoming. The reversals is actually valid. Most of the time should be valid for 2 weeks. Yeah, it might not really play out this week. Yeah. It can be as long as 3 weeks, but I don't usually get 3 weeks. Yeah. Within the first or 2 weeks, the reversal should play out. All right. With that, thank you guys for joining me this week. And that's the end. Have a good week ahead. Goodbye.